Hello, and welcome back to yet another Crank 51 gaming review. It's the first review because I haven't been bothered to upload in months because I've had something called school. Now, on the day of recording this, the 14th of January, a new game has come out. A game which I've been waiting for nearly just over 2 years. And this game is unique as there's not really another game like it on the Steam Workshop. As I'll get to that in a minute. This game is called Rising Fronts, and as the footage that I'm showing you, as you can see, look, you've got lots of men, you marching, you've got night attacks, sieges, trenches, trench warfare, mass trench charges from what I perceived Russians. You've got machine guns, you've got Enfield car 98s, Gewehr 98s, and everything. It is a really immersive game. But the game is lackluster. You may be thinking, well, Crank, this game just been released, probably £5, £6. It looks a bit like some of the Roblox games. No. The game is marked up at an eye-shocking £11. Now, I'm saying eye-shocking because, to be honest, Jackie Boy, the guy who made this, you deserve so much credit because this game, for one man, is super impressive. But it's like a glass with a drop of water in it compared to a glass half full. I think the game needs more. It needs more. Now you may be saying, what more does it need? It is a World War I simulator. What else could you want for? Well, you've got one British platoon, only one Canadian platoon, one Harlem Hellfighters, which is understandable, one French, but the Harlem Hellfighters technically come under the French, 3 German, and 1 Russian. It's about 8 factions in total. 8 or 9. So, you may be saying, well, what's the matter with that? Well, that's not really enough. If you're going to have 3 German, release it with 3 for every faction. Yep. What you could do is, I know it's in early access, yep, but it's in very early access. And the game just needs more factions. It needs more men. Because the game at its stage currently is just play it for an hour, won't touch it again. That's the problem that the dev is going to face. Now, there are mods coming to the game which could save it. They will save it if there's a constant modding community. Again, people may not want to touch it because of how expensive it is. And we face that problem again. Now, the way I hope this game is going to go is I hope it's going to go forwards, have a lot more stuff added, and the community won't die. At the stage it is at the moment, unless the dev releases stuff quickly, within the next month, the game most certainly, like Beyond the Wire, will completely die. And that's a shame. That would be a real shame. Because once you've lost those people, I don't think they're going to come back. You need a Ravenfield sort of scenario. You need a good modding community. But you also need constant updates on the devs. Or the dev singular here. I think what he's done is magnificent and really, really amazing for one person. But you need to be constantly updating it, which I've talked to him and he said he will. But you need to update it soon because you're risking, because of the lack of content, you're risking maybe losing the community behind it. And you're risking, because of the price tag, not having a community at all. I bit the bullet today and paid 11 quid for this. And other people may be saying 11 quid for a game that, to be honest, is just like Roblox basically, which is for free. Yeah. But we need the people to bite the bullet and pay 11 quid because without that, it won't have a community and it needs the updates. And there won't be any prompts for the updates. See, what I'd love to see in the future is artillery barrage. Well, it's got artillery barrage, but rolling barrages, multiplayer, and maybe tunnelling companies who can tunnel under the enemy position and blow it up. And I'm not saying that's going to be really soon. I'm saying that's going to be much later. What you need to do is maybe add factions. And my 2 cents on the matter is you can sort of do it as a progression so people don't get bored. And this is sort of the problem which has happened with Verdun. This could just be a little setback for now until there's more content available for the game. And that would be for the British. You have 3 British factions. You had British faction number 1, number 2 and number 3. Early war, so we're talking BEF 1914 with the cloth caps, 08 equipment and SMLE and going straight into battle. That's what you'll start off with. Then the second British Army, which let's say you have to complete a certain achievement to get. You have to play, let's say, an hour of the game as the British or kill a certain amount of men. You get what I'm saying? And they would be 1915-16, the British Brodie helmets, just the Brodie helmets. 1914 equipment webbing, so the leather webbing. Kitchener's Army, straight into the Somme. And then the last one would be late war, 1719, 1718. And that would be British soldiers with the Hessian covers over their Brodies and jerkins, a bit like what the Canadians are in this game. And I think that will keep the players engaged. Then we come on to the fact that there are scenarios in the game which don't end. There's no objective. They will just keep on going on. There needs to be some objective. You have to hold off the enemy for, let's say, 30 minutes to win. Yeah? There is no objective, which means people are going to get bored, they're going to stop. Yeah? There's no point, because you can have the same battle over and over again. It will just be the same. Sure, you can create your own scenario. That doesn't matter. Yeah? What I'm trying to say is the mods need to come quickly, and we need more quickly so the community doesn't die. Progression, I think will also help the game a lot. So to have basically, it will happen steadily. You get through, finish these accomplishments, and let's say you have 3 for every faction. Yeah, and then you can have specialised ones which take extra achievements. So a machine gun platoon, yeah, tank platoon, Royal Armoured Corps, Royal Tank Regiment, yeah, or machine gun corps as they were originally. Yeah, you're understanding what I'm trying to say. At the moment the game is in, personally, I would not pay £11 for it. I bought it to do this review, and I bought it to give my 2 cents on the matter. I would not buy it at 11 quid. And I think that is a shame, because this game has so much potential. I think you could mark it down to, let's say, £8. Okay, bit expensive, but okay, let's bite the bullet. But the ideal price would be between £6 and £7. The Americans probably $7 to $8, £6 or £7 British. Because at the state it is right now, it's very raw. Yeah. And I've got to say, the dev, really nice guy, and I support him, but I just think it's not worth the £11 or $19 markup it has at the moment. But I think people need to show the support for the game, or else it's gonna die. At the state the game is in right now, I'd give it about 3 stars. Yep. 3 stars, but potential level 100. You can do so much with this game, and I wish the best for it. But we need more. Yep. And that's the Crank 51 Gaming Review. Tally ho.